So I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on the carnivore diet, and it kind of interests me. And I've been on a one of those diets today and then not diet tomorrow kind of deals, but really interested in this carnivore diet. And my goal is that at the turn of the year that I go strictly carnivore and see if I can do it for a whole year. To get there, got to psych myself up. And so for the next 7 days, starting tomorrow, I'm going to eat just what I have in front of me. So I went to Kroger's and I purchased some things. So I got some bone-in shoulder butt. Yep, that's pork. It's only $21.34. I'm going to wrap this and then slice this up. And I got these as well. They're chuck rolls. This one was normally for $25.57 and they got it reduced. Love it when they reduce their prices. This is like $12.74. This one, the same thing for $14.96, 15 bucks. And then here's another one for $14.06. Yeah, those are really good pieces of steak. I've eaten them before. Love them. Whether it's I put them on the grill, cook them that way, or a lot of times I'll throw them in the fryer and just cook it that way. Either or, it all tastes good going down. So I'm going to open these up and put them in these freezer bags. Put them in the freezer, and then starting tomorrow, maybe 2 meals, midday and then later day, I'll have a piece of these. So let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do these the butt. I'm going to do this one first. Let me just get it out. I'm going to stick it here in the sink here. But there is still some blood there. I did wash the sink before I did this. That's a nice chunk of meat. All right. I'm going to stick it there. Wash those hands a little. Then I'm going to cut it. There is a bone in here, and it's down on this side. So I'm going to start cutting back here. All right. Now when I cut, I want to cut these so that they're good chunks of meat. So that I could throw them. I usually just throw it in the fryer simply because it cooks quicker. Since it cooks quicker that way, I'm fine. Taste for me it's all tasty. I could cook it in the barbecue grill. It'll taste good. But most times it's more about convenience, right? What's more convenient? Well, throw in the fryer, turn it on, go back to my computer and finish doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I could start to feel that bone. You can see it right there. But I mean, look at that piece of meat. You know that's going to be a tasty piece of meat. Let's see, I got 1, there's 3, this is number 4. So 4 so far, 4 pieces. Just got to watch that bone now. You know what? That bone's there. Let me try cutting it like this. And when I put it in the freezer bag, I'll just put multiple ones if they're smaller. Oh yeah. There you go. That's like another one. I'm going to cut down this way since that bone is there. Yep. Let me see if I can cut it. Obviously, I'm not a chef. I'm not a meat cutter. I'm just slicing this based on what I think at the moment. As long as I don't cut my fingers, I'll be successful. Okay. Look at that piece of meat. Yep. That works for me. Let me cut a little bit more off up here. Now, I've eaten this before. I've eaten this a lot. I do the same thing. I think I'm going to leave this like it is. And I can put that in the fryer for one of my meals. All right, let's switch over to the beef. All right, so I got all the pork bagged up. Yeah, I don't have a vacuum sealer, so I just put it in freezer bags, put it in our freezer outside. And those are like 7 meals, right? So that's going to last me, about 3.5 days maybe. And so I have the steak that I'm going to cut up here and bag as well. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to eat all the pork first and then go to the beef, or just alternate it, go beef, pork, beef, pork, pork, beef. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. I'm retired, right? So I don't need to make that decision now. When I get hungry, I'll figure it out. So let's open this up. Let's see. I'm not 100% sure how I want to cut this. Oh, that's a big piece of steak. Now, normally I would take the whole thing and put it on the grill. Now, I can't eat the whole thing at one time, right? So this might be a meal for like 3 days. But now I eat this with mushroom and onions, right, for your topping. Usually I'll have either rice with it, or I'll have red potatoes, or my favorite, sweet potatoes, right? And I'll eat that along with this. But for next week, no potatoes, no rice, strictly meat. And so I'm thinking that I'm just going to cut these in half, maybe thirds. I don't know, thirds. 1, 2. The thing is, I don't want to, I'm going to just do halves, because what I don't want is to go to eat and then be hungry. Yeah, I think these halves will work out, right? And if I can't eat this all in one sitting, I can pick on it until it's time for me to have another meal. Now, I haven't read anything about the carnivore diet other than, what people are saying online. So, I'm just going to follow common sense and say I can eat as much meat as I want, whenever I want, as long as it's just meat. I think that's the general rule. So I'm going to try to do that for 7 days. And then see how I feel. Okay. So there I got man, that's a thick. Look how thick. 1, 2, 3, there's 6. 6 meals there. I had 7 meals there. I think I got enough to get me through a week. Okay. I need to bag these up and I'll come back. All right, so here we go. So I got 7 pork meals and 6 beef meals. I'm going to throw these in the freezer. I'm not sure what I'm going to start off with, but come tomorrow, midday is usually when we eat, and so I'll break one of these out and cook them, and I'll bring you guys along once I get started, show you what I do and how I cook them, and see if it tastes good. But the goal is to go through the whole week without eating anything other than meat. I think I can do it, and if I can do it for this week, you know what? That just will give me more confidence that come turn of the year that I'll be able to do this carnivore diet for a whole year. But let's see what happens. Chandler's Retirement Live. Hey, subscribe if you haven't. Come back to the channel and stay with me on this journey. Stay safe.